Turkey are Volleyball Nations League champions again. For the second time in team history, the Sultans of the Net have climbed to the top of the podium, and this time they did it by beating the second-ranked team in the world. The final in Macao went 4 sets. 23, 25, 25, 23, 26, 24, 25, 21. Turkey dropped the opener to Brazil, and then simply refused to let go for the next 3. If you wanted a script for how this team wins, that's it right there. Lose the first argument, win every one after. And at the center of almost everything Turkey did in that final stretch was one player. Melissa Vargas didn't just have a good tournament. She had the kind of elimination run that ends up in highlight packages for years. 27 points in the quarterfinal against Canada. 23 in the semi-final sweep of the host nation, China. And then 33 in the final against Brazil, the single biggest number on the board when it mattered most. Add it up across just those 3 knockout matches, and you get 83 points from one player in 3 games. She finished the tournament as the #1 attacker in the entire competition, over 260 attack points, a success rate above 53%, and she still found room to rank 3rd in the whole tournament in aces. Then FIV made it official. Melissa Vargas, VNL 2026 MVP. We've talked before about what it means for Turkey to lean this hard on one hitter. The workload conversation isn't new for this team, and it isn't going away. But this time the story isn't burnout, it's payoff. All that volume, all those reps under pressure, turned into a gold medal and an MVP trophy, plus a personal bonus of $30,000 on top of the team's $1 million prize for winning the whole thing. But this was not a one-woman tournament, and anyone who only watched the scoreboard missed half the story. Zehra Güneş spent the knockout rounds doing the unglamorous work that doesn't always show up in a highlight reel. In the semi-final against China, she was the best blocker on the court, for stuff blocks that took away China's offense before it ever got going. Against Canada, 3 kill blocks and 2 aces for 12 points of her own. In the final, she was still there, still disrupting Brazil's biggest hitters, still making them work for every swing. Vargas gets the trophy. Güneş is a big part of the reason Vargas got to take those swings in the first place. And then there's the story that stopped a lot of fans mid-scroll. Team captain and libero Gizem Örge revealed after the final that she played through serious knee pain to help bring this trophy home. That's the kind of detail that reframes everything else. A captain grinding through pain in a tournament where her team also had to survive an emotional 4-set battle just to get out of the quarterfinals, against a Canada side pushing hard in every set. Örge is scheduled for medical evaluation this week, and Turkey's coach, Daniele Santarelli, has made sure the team gets real rest before anything else happens. Speaking of Santarelli, this is now his 2nd VNL gold with Turkey, following the 2023 title. 2 golds in 4 years puts him firmly in the conversation for one of the most successful coaches in the international game right now. And it's worth remembering that this group has built its identity under him. The reliance on Vargas, the defensive discipline from Güneş, the emotional leadership from senior players like Örge and captain Zehra Güneş. That's a system, not an accident. The homecoming told its own story too. When the team landed back in Istanbul, the airport turned into something closer to a concert than a customs line. Crowds, flowers, music, fans chanting Vargas's name as she carried the MVP trophy through the terminal. Zehra Güneş stood in front of the cameras and dedicated the win to the country, and said exactly what you'd expect a captain to say after a result like this. That it gives the team momentum heading into what's next. And what's next is enormous. Turkey has climbed to number 3 in the FIV World Rankings, closing the gap on Brazil at number 2, the same team they just beat, and chasing Italy at number 1. But the bigger date circled on every Turkish volleyball calendar right now is EuroVolley. It's coming back to Istanbul for the first time in 7 years, running from August 21st through September 6th, and Turkey opens that tournament on home soil against Latvia, then Slovenia, then Hungary. So here's where we leave it. A team that just won its 2nd VNL title, an MVP in Vargas who's proven she can carry a knockout run almost by herself, a wall in Güneş quietly making that possible, and a captain who fought through pain to get the group across the finish line. Now they get a short break to heal up, and then it's straight into a home European championship with all of that momentum behind them. If you thought the Vargas story was big during this VNL, wait until she's doing it in front of a home crowd in Istanbul. That's coming in less than a month. If you want to be here for it, hit subscribe, because we'll be covering every step of Turkey's run at EuroVolley as it happens.